appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. With the catch, it's Singleton. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. No way to run up the middle.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
You're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. End zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening him. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the goal. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. The defense wraps him up. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really...
It's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. Do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. There was no catching him that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Might have to try the extra point. And it's good. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a job by this defense. Back inside their own 5. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Situation with the offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Motion now from the tight end. To throw, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. Number 1. Touchdown, Aggies.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Peoples. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying the run, it's Rodgers. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's loses the football. The scramble is on. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This air attack is still unstoppable. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they've got him a sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. Backs back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. He's at 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Contact as he threw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by 5.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To the air, it's Reed. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Keeps it on a design run.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They'll run the option. Bring the ball to the ground. Offense able to grab the football. It doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Tight end goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Here's the second down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Reed. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
To the tight end. He's going out of bounds at the 40. That's a first down for the offense.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
30.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What a snag by the senior. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Or is it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the shotgun, hand off inside.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. complete to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Very tight coverage is incomplete on the deflection.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The squib kick picked up by one of the Flyers. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Reed. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. You got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion, right? And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball in the coverage.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. He makes the grab. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Now